Hey guys, good morning. I'm Daryl. Happy Thursday. It's a cold morning here in Connecticut on the East Coast. It's below 10 degrees out there. It's 3:38 in the morning. And I was shocked when I turned on my dashboard this morning. My subscribers have more than doubled overnight since I looked at it last night. And my views are higher than they've ever been. So I want to welcome you all, and I'll do my best to entertain you and inform you, and sometimes probably enrage you. Um, I'm guessing a lot of you guys came from Bo of the Fifth Column. He's one of my recent discoveries. A man that I was I got a lot of respect for and admiration. I have to admit, I was, it was a wake up. I watched his videos and I was just in awe. A lot of admiration for his delivery and for his knowledge of history. For every, I, I'm a fan. I'm guessing a lot of you guys probably came from there. I haven't investigated further. Like I said, Wes Watson, a former inmate and now a straight edge personal trainer, motivator. He's another one of my favorite YouTubers that I refer to a lot here. Russell Brand, he's one of my favorites. This guy called Hans Wilhelm. He's here on YouTube. He's an older gentleman that talks a lot about um, the afterlife, more or less, and the universe, just positive influence. These are things that I talk about a lot on here. Like I said, I'm a recovering addict of 13 years. I've been clean and sober since October 23rd, 2006. I'm a former heroin addict and crack cocaine user of my whole life. Since I was about in high school, I started using coke and crack. I got addicted to heroin after a couple back surgeries. I've been completely clean and sober since October 23rd, 2006. I'm an artist. I do a lot of. I'm very busy this time of year. I got more requests for artwork for Christmas presents than I know what to do with. I have a lot of aspirations to write a book and an autobiography of everything I've overcome, and I'll do my best to entertain you and inform you and enrage you everything I can. Um, I've I consider myself a Democrat and liberal. Um, I was an independent up until 2016. I was a registered independent, but with the election of Donald Trump, I've moved over to more to one side. As of these days, I've let me get into it right away here. With this impeachment and seeing that every single Republican in Congress and in the Senate are willing to turn their eyes away from what they know is wrong, um, and to just pull the line. The Republican toe the line for the Republican Party just for votes, purely for votes, and to be a toady of Donald Trump. I have no respect for anymore for the Republican Party. I actually voted for Reagan when I was 18 years old, and I'm 50. I'm going to be 54 in January. Um, I've overcome a lot of things in my life. Like I said, I've been clean and sober 13 years. When I first got clean and sober, my weight, I'm 6'4". I went up to 280 pounds. My cholesterol was through the roof. A lot of recovering addicts go through this. I started to get the feeling, look, that if I can overcome heroin, I can overcome anything. I can do anything. I remember seeing the movie Magic Mike, and I saw the way the girls looked at the guys with six packs, and I was like, you know what? If I can overcome heroin, I can get a six pack. I could do that. I lost 90 pounds. I've kept it off for 12 years now. I got a lot of muscle underneath there. I work out hard, 3 to 4 hours a day. It's another thing that contributes to keeping me clean and sober. I got into art therapy, and with my very last recovery, I had been through 13, 14 recoveries and detoxes, rehabs. I was at the end of my rope. I was praying to die every night. I prayed that I would just die. I did not want to wake up and have to go get. It was no party anymore. It was just a stone cold, terrible addiction where I couldn't even get out of bed without opiates, without heroin. Um, and with the assistance, a lot of people this is something that I'm going to promote because it helped me. Medically assisted treatment, methadone and Suboxone, it helped me get clean and sober. A lot of people just abuse it. I was at the end of my rope, like I said, and it worked for me. It actually worked for me. It got me to the point where I was able to have a moment of clarity. And from there on, I was able to do it myself and get myself clean and sober. So I am a proponent of medically assisted treatment. I'm a former, like I said, I'm a former independent voter. Let's see what, like I said, I'm an artist, and I just want to welcome my new viewers. I know I'm skipping around here. Like I said, I was in shock when I saw all the new subscribers and all the views this morning. Like I said, after watching Bo, the Fifth Column, I admire his delivery. I admire his knowledge of history, of politics, and he's so. I love the fact that he's up on current events. He knows his shit. One thing I pride myself here on this channel is I will give you the truth, even if it makes me look bad, even if it makes my side, like liberal, Democrat, whatever. Even if it makes them look bad, I'm going to give you guys the truth. I'm not about fake news or any of that. I'll tell you the bottom line, honest truth, even if it makes me look terrible. And I like to be up on current events. Like I said, I'm disgusted with the recent how anybody could continue the continuing support for this president. Like I said, I actually went out with a family member yesterday, and my family member was just, I'll say it was my mother, my own mother. And she was a Democrat her entire life. And I don't know what happened. She's a proponent of Donald Trump now, a big fan of Donald Trump. So I asked her yesterday. She's one of the few Trump supporters I could talk to calmly. Because, of course, I love my mother, And I was like, Mom, you just watch Fox News, huh? And she doesn't even know what channel she's watching. I was like, you watch Hannity, right? And Fox and Friends? Oh, yeah, I love Hannity. I was like, okay, that explains it. Because, my belief, I'll watch everything. I want to know, as they say, you got to know your enemy. And I'll watch Fox News. And I got to admit, too, that's one of the few things that really gets me going. One of my main attitudes is, I learned this in recovery, is that I cannot control other people. Other people are going to do what they're going to do. I can't control other people. I'm not the judge of other people. I can only control how I react, how they affect me. That's the only thing that I can control. So I learned this. It's a variation of God, the Serenity Prayer. Grant me the serenity, that. It's kind of a variation of that, and it's helped me a lot. It's helped me just keep peace in my life, and just it's the way I respond to things. Like I've said before in my videos, people are surprised that I am not a road rage driver. I was a truck driver for a time in my life, and I do not get angry on the road. I just let people pass me or do what they're going to do. I can't control them. But anyway, back to politics. I'm worried. I'm worried about the country. I grew up here out in the woods in Connecticut, and I love the environment, ecology, and this is one of my biggest pet peeves with the current administration is just the selling off of the National Monument, the mining, the timber, everything just for money. It really bothers me. I'm just touching on a few things. Like I said, I know I got a lot of new subscribers, so I'm just trying to touch all the bases, and I know I'm bouncing around a lot. So I introduced myself. I want to welcome any new subscribers. I promise I'll read your comments. I'll do my best to entertain you and inform you, and argue with you, debate, whatever strikes us. All right, you guys have a good Thursday. I got to get to the gym. It's good to meet you guys. Welcome to my page. Welcome to my channel. Thanks. Have a good day.